Hello everyone, this is the first of the Destiny, well, I had posted one before but it wasn't really anything. This is the first Destiny video I will be making in a series where I show off certain builds with characters that I enjoy using, and I think in case anyone who wants to start playing Destiny should look into a build such as this. So today we'll be going over my essentially, it's a hand cannon based gunslinger build. The armor we will start with. You can use anything you want aside from, well, I guess you wouldn't want to use the third man or the lucky raspberry because those have their abilities pertain to the other subclass, and we will be focusing on gunslinger in this build. So I'm going to go with knucklehead radar because I personally like being able to see the radar when I aim down the sights. This gear really doesn't matter, and the stats are pretty much useless. It doesn't entirely matter, whatever suits your playstyle. Now, weapons. You want any sort of gun that you like that you can consistently get criticals with and headshots. So scout rifles, any hand cannon really, and potentially pulse rifles with high stability and good damage and ability to. As long as you can hit crits with it, then that's pretty much what you want to use. If you want to use auto rifles, you can. I would very unlikely suggest pea shooters because they are hard to kill things with single clips. The special weapon is anything you want. Sniper rifles are fine. Fusion rifles are not optimal because you can't get criticals with them. But I will be using my personal favorite, the Swordbreaker, just because this build isn't really a build. It's more of a, here's how I would spec my hunter if I was going into a gunslinger for PvE. So the shotgun doesn't really matter. I would use any scout rifle or hand cannon, potentially a pulse rifle, and the heavy, again. Light machine guns are optimal because they will be affected by the boosts, but will not. Rocket launchers won't be, but it's whatever you want. If you want crowd control, then go with the Hunger of Crota. If you want to murder everything, you can go with the Thunderlord. I will be putting on Thunderlord for this because why not? Alright, now into the build. Grenade, again, is your personal preference. I will be going with Swarm Grenade just because that's my favorite grenade. The jump, again, your preference. The super, again, pretty much your preference. If you want to use it often, go with this one. If you want to get those in need kills with when you blow something, when you kill something, it blows up, and you can get multiple kills with it if you want that. I will go into Circle of Life for PvP just because it gives that little bit of armor, which helps. I'll be going into precision kills with a knife. Immediately reset its cooldown. Now, this is really the first skill I would tell you to go into because that's kills with precision kills will be affected by these as well. This will continue if there's a chain where you can't get a gun kill, you can throw your knife and it will continue your chain. If you want to, again, all of the stat-based skills are up to you with whatever you want to do. Right here, this is the first skill you need to go into. Gunslinger's Trance. Precision kills increase weapon stability, and it stacks up to 3 times. Then the next skill is whatever you want. I personally go way of the Fearless. We can go way of the Nomad as well for less armor but more recovery. And the final skill, precision kills increase weapon reload speed. Stacks up to 3 times. Now again, this skill, and all of the skills on the left are interchangeable with whatever you please and whatever you want. I will be starting off using a scout rifle to demonstrate, and then I will be switching up halfway through this daily activity to demonstrate its use with hand cannons. Just to give a bit of gameplay with it. Yeah. No. Other things will be that Valiant Hearts, you can use this time as a little bit of an update. Valiant Hearts, it will be postponed until later. I recorded 5 or 6 episodes and then lost all the footage, which is very frustrating, so I will have to go back to those ports and redo them.
must be destroyed.
But assured there will be some episodes up during the weekend or at the very latest on Monday. I know there's a few people out there that are really interested in the game, and as am I.
There is a shrine here. But
So
it's
for
further
any
in the
guess,
Hellmouth
whatever
than anywhere we've been. We should try
sight
to
you
destroy
want on
it
your
before
weapon,
it's too
I'm going to
late.
go with stability sight. And yeah, that's about fine. I haven't been able to record this game very much. Alright, so because of because game audio has been unable to be altered, so whenever I'm playing the game, it's extremely loud. Now on the side there, you can see Chain of Woe and Gunslinger's Trance with a timer cooldown. That is, it is increasing my stability by 3 times. I don't know what the percent chance is for every precision kill I get. Now, this scout rifle isn't exactly the best because once I kill something, most of the other things around it will die because of fireflies. So I'm going to change that up.
Something has got them worked up.
And we'll go into
on it.
the hand cannons. Because it really, like, you can use a scout rifle, but I would recommend a hand cannon with this build, just based on the, like, just the fact that you can,
The fallen.
like, hand cannons have a slow reload speed already. So you want to be able to increase that as much as you can. Now, as you can see between those 3 kills, you can visibly see my stamina, or my stability, like, just becoming a laser pointer of bullets. And when I reload here, it is quite fast. In the in-between areas, I will show it what the reload looks like with the stacks and then without the stacks. Hawkmoon's a good gun, Thorn's fine. The Word of Crota really does well with this build because it has Zen Moment, which means landing shots increases its stability. On top of the stability increases on the left of the screen, and landing 3 precision shots increases. Alright, so this is the normal reload speed as compared to what it was before, which is significantly more. With the Word of Crota, if you land 3 precision shots, it increases, it gives you a free bullet. So, oh, fuck. Light switch. But it increases your, it gives you an extra bullet. So the Word of Crota is, I would suggest, if you have it, would be the recommended, because it gets the most out of this build. It is the weapon that just gets the most out of it and really thrives during this build. Now, every other hand cannon is just as good. I'm not saying that the Hawkmoon, as you can see here, which is still absurdly under level compared to what it should be, is still just wrecking face with 0 issues at all, and just murdering everything. And then in case you get into those really meaty health guys, you can just pull up your shotgun and do a couple of those.
Got him. That's one less Baron to worry about. Let's find the shrine.
Now, if I could get a precision kill with my throwing knife, I could show off that it actually does start those, even if it's not a gun. The knife won't achieve any of those bonuses because it's not a gun, but it will increase the length. So we're going to switch up to the Word of Crota now to demonstrate that. Now, I'm not the best with this gun, so there is going to be people out there that can use this build and this gun better than I can. But it does benefit the most from all of these abilities. As you can see, my gun is essentially a laser pointer at this point because there is almost 0 recoil and my weapon resets very quickly. Get one of those off when my mag is empty. And see, I don't have to keep getting 3. As soon as I've got 3, and as long as I keep getting kills, I'll keep this constant reload speed bonus. Pop one of these. And because you cannot get... I actually don't know if the golden gun gets the bonuses from that. It wouldn't get the precision. It wouldn't be able to achieve any of those because it can't land precision kills, but it could get the stability increase. But I'm not sure. I've only got about 4 minutes left on this recording. Let's see if I can actually beat this mission in that time. Probably not, unless I run this whole area.
Just as crazy as we are.
See on the left there, the throwing knife didn't in fact actually give me those bonuses. Sorry about that. Just want to be able to get this mission done. But this really does show off, like, it's a gun built class, as opposed to there's some builds out there which are built around using your grenades all the time, using your super all the time, using your melee, and this is just
find a way through.
A way to spec your character that optimizes hand cannons and like any sort of accurate weapon. As it's just absurd how accurate this gun is at this point. Almost zero recoil. Any jerk off with a hand cannon can be as accurate as he needs. Now this, in no way, shape, or form, is a PvP build. And in fact, I would not recommend it in PvP at all, because the only way you'd be getting these like 4 or 5 second boosts would be getting precision kills, and that means you'd have to be killing consistently, which some people can do, but I cannot, so I would not recommend it, just due to the fact that it is difficult to achieve optimal build strength. Oh, fuck. It's difficult to achieve optimal build strength with this in PvP. Now there are some Hunter PvP specs, and that will be the next spec I go into, but that is less and that will be definitely less of a build video and more of a, this is what I use, and this is what I would suggest if you're starting off as a gunslinger and you don't really know what to do. Then again, it also isn't, because it's showing off all the guns that I have, which someone starting off would not necessarily have to use. All right. And it works with corrective measures as well. Just getting all those precision bonuses and reload speed bonuses. I'm going to switch to Thunderlord, so it does more damage.
Let me out under the shrine.
Press for time to beat this. Come on.
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of the system. Just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trend.
And this is definitely a mobbing build, and less of a boss fighting build, because you won't be getting your bonuses, because you won't be killing things on bosses. Alright guys, that's been everything. That's this build for you. Next build will be coming out.